You get a cut, you wash it, put on a bandage, maybe some antibiotic cream. Done. But 100,000 years ago, that same cut could kill you, slowly, painfully, over weeks. Your ancestors had no hospitals, no pills, no stitches, and yet they survived. Generation after generation. The line that led to you never broke. So here's the question that should keep you up at night. How did they do it? How did humans survive for 300,000 years without medicine? Let's start with the brutal truth. Most didn't survive. Infant mortality was staggering. Maybe half of all children died before age 5. Infections, parasites, a broken bone in the wrong place. Done. But here's what's wild. The ones who made it? They were tough, ridiculously tough. Their immune systems were battle-hardened from birth. Every sickness they survived made them stronger. And they had something else, something we've almost forgotten. They had each other. Your ancestors lived in groups of 25 to 50 people. Every single person mattered. And when someone got hurt, the whole tribe responded. Here's the part nobody ever talks about. Your ancestors were scientists. They just didn't know it. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans experimented with plants. They watched, they tested, they remembered. That root that made the pain stop? They passed that knowledge down. That bark that brought the fever down? Oral tradition. Mother to daughter, father to son. We've found 60,000-year-old sites with medicinal plants deliberately gathered. Yarrow, chamomile, poplar bark, which contains the same compound as aspirin. They didn't have chemistry, but they had observation. Generations of it. Trial and error, with their own bodies on the line. And some of those discoveries still work today. But plants could only do so much. What about when something broke? A bone, a joint. Here's where it gets impressive. We found ancient skulls with holes drilled in them, on purpose. It's called trepanation. And before you cringe, many of these patients survived. We know because the bone healed around the hole. They lived for years after. Your ancestors performed brain surgery with stone tools, in the dirt, no anesthesia, and people walked away from it. That's not primitive. That's extraordinary. But surgery was rare. For everyday injuries, they had a different strategy. One you still use without knowing it. Rest. It sounds almost insultingly simple, but it was revolutionary. When an animal gets hurt in the wild, it keeps moving. It has to. Predators don't wait. But humans? We created safety in numbers. If you got hurt, the tribe protected you, fed you, let you heal. We've found Neanderthal skeletons with healed injuries so severe, they couldn't have survived alone. Broken legs that mended, crushed hands that recovered. These people were carried for weeks, maybe months. Your ancestors invented something medicine still relies on, the recovery period. They gave wounded bodies time, and time is the greatest healer of all. But here's where evolution did the heavy lifting. Your immune system? It's ancient warfare technology. For millions of years, your ancestors fought invisible enemies, bacteria, viruses, parasites. The ones who survived passed down their defenses. Your white blood cells carry memories from battles fought 100,000 years ago. Fevers aren't malfunctions, they're weapons. Your body raises its temperature to kill invaders. Inflammation? That's your immune system flooding the zone with soldiers. It hurts because it's working. Your ancestors couldn't see germs, but their bodies learned to fight them anyway. And you inherited that army. And they had one more trick: prevention. Your ancestors weren't stupid. They noticed patterns. Dirty water made people sick. Certain animals carried disease. Rotting meat was dangerous. They developed taboos, rules passed down without understanding why. Don't eat that. Don't drink from there. Stay away from the dead. These weren't superstitions. They were survival data wrapped in stories. The tribes that followed the rules lived. The ones who didn't, well, they're not your ancestors. Every weird instinct you have about cleanliness, about avoiding certain smells, that's ancient wisdom talking. Your gut feelings are 300,000 years old. So here's the twist. You're still doing all of it. When you're sick, you crave sleep. That's the rest instinct. When something smells off, you won't eat it. That's prehistoric caution. When you're hurt, you want someone with you. That's the tribe response. Your body still runs ancient software, millions of years of medical wisdom coded into your DNA. Modern medicine is incredible. It saves millions of lives. But underneath all the technology, your body is still fighting the same way it did on the savannah. You are your own first medicine, always have been. 300,000 years without doctors, without hospitals, without a single pill. And the line that led to you never broke. That's the answer. Community, knowledge, time, and a body built for war against the invisible. You are descended from survivors. Never forget that. Next time, we're going back even further, to the moment humans first discovered fire, and why your brain still craves it.